everyone. Good evening. Honorable ministers, parliament members, diplomat invitees, winners, and ladies and gentlemen. Let me start with a quote of Irina Kazmir, who said, "Sometimes it is enough just to take a woman by the hand and help her begin her journey." This year has been one of the most challenging award ceremony for me and WIM. Today is the 10th year of recognizing and celebrating women under the umbrella of the Top 50 Professional and Career Women Awards. As you can see on the screen, there are many women. WIM has been recognized during the past 9 years. 436 Sri Lankan women has been recognized. Believe me, I still wonder how we did it. And we organized these pictures and profiles of past winners. We were amazed to learn their positions then and now. I think success is not just about reaching top, but remaining and continuing to be that inspirational woman to yourself and to others. 2020 year gave us a message which I think is up to date and it's following us also. While we women seek for empowerment, nature showed us that women are the most resilient and courageous gender during COVID-19 pandemic. The world and national statistics proves that women can survive in any circumstance while she practice and protect love and protection for her loved ones. So I still wonder why women need to be empowered. I do not know why empowerment is equal to women. But if we turn our attention to Sri Lanka, even though we have controlled COVID-19 pandemic, which I have much respect to all the authorities, and thank you to all of them, but I still like to say this. COVID-19 did not kill many Sri Lankans physically, but it killed privacy and dignity of Sri Lankans. Why I say this is we blame politicians, but this is not a fault of politician or the government. It's how we are being raised. Our culture has changed, and therefore our value system has been forgotten. COVID-19 pandemic message to Sri Lanka is to rethink about how we are raised, how we should raise our children. The responsibility lies with parents, teachers, and religious leaders, not on politicians. If we have value-driven voters, we can change politicians. So Sri Lanka cannot blame politicians because they are elected by us, not for country, but for our personal agendas. The day we start loving our country, we will elect politicians for our motherland, not to make our roof or road, or to get our business license, but for our country. Religious leaders need to change their value system before they preach about women and politicians. I have no idea why they speak about women. Sri Lankan teachers are busy on bright students and making their school the most famous school, but they have given less importance to the children with values and life skills. Education ministries should change how they evaluate teachers, not children, teachers, on syllabus knowledge and ensure they are evaluated on how they guide a child to be a respectable citizen. We have enough lawyers, we have enough accountants, we have enough doctors. I think we have a lot of professionals. Are we having citizens, respectable citizens, and happy human beings? That is something we have to think about it. We parents are so busy making professional qualified children with good grading than bringing up a happy child. Unfortunately, near my office, there is a class which they guarantee that your child can get 9 A's for O-levels and 4 A's for A-levels. And I see all the parents coming and spending money, and I'm looking at and I'm being silent. I realized children who had a happy childhood, I did a research small research on corporate success stories. So I realized children who had a happy childhood and who had not that grades, but something that they have passed something, have become team leaders who can guide teams with respect. Children who have got good grades yet not being happy as a child has become leaders who focus more on personal leadership and personal success than the team leadership, but has less self-satisfaction and friends. Saying that, many Sri Lankan ladies are achieving success in careers, business, and politics in other parts of the countries, but we celebrate because they are Sri Lankan origin. I still wonder why we have less women in Sri Lanka Parliament when we have so many women in other countries doing politics, Sri Lankan women. And why do we have less women when it comes to business? Even though women runs and manage the business, business ownership is under a male, which is okay as long as he's faithful. So what's the role of today's top 50 award winners? I would say this. This award is an icon to remind you all how amazing you are and how much we appreciate and respect your achievement as a woman. Not forgetting we have a male champion whom we have to recognize because there cannot be a success without male colleagues helping us. We always appreciate our fathers, but when it comes to our husbands, boyfriends, partners, we question. But when it's fathers and children, we talk about love and respect. Do not let anyone judge you because your success is personal to your personality. Do not let people compare you with anyone. They never compare a male person. When a gentleman gets an award, they appreciate. But when a lady gets an award, they say, no, she's better than the other one. No one is better than the other one. We are equal. Women are not in competition with anyone. We are in competition with ourselves. We are trying to be better person for ourselves. And we are not in competition with gentlemen at all because we dress to annoy other women or to make ourselves happy, right? And according to our moods. We never dress for you all because we know you do not have that eyes. So don't worry, we are not in competition. Saying that, but do not let people compare you with anyone, yet you have a responsibility towards your fellow gender and for this country, that is being a woman who gives her hand to another woman. Don't ever forget that middle management women are looking at you. Don't ever think they are not suitable to replace your position. I always say, positions has a retirement age, but your personality doesn't. So keep that personality. Be a woman who speaks for the country and for the injustice of women who cannot stand for themselves. I have observed many women who believe their brand may get ruined, so they choose to be silent when they see and hear injustice. While respecting their personal choice, I would request them, listen to your own conscience and see whether your personal brand will remain forever when you become silent for others' need. There is a silent, unspoken, emerging issue in Sri Lanka, which is many women are abused, ruined, and blackmailed online and on social media. As I know personally, how many of the corporate, I think many of the corporate leaders are here tonight. So I kindly request you to find a way to educate your employees and also to check their social media profiles before recruiting them to your organization. These social media users have their corporate designation and company name on their profiles, which is the face of your company and its values. It's high time professionals and corporate leaders take their leadership into the digital world and understand that organization brands depend on its people's personal brands. Today, my heart is not fully happy because it's the first time I have not invited the real contributors to our economy. Those are our rural women. Due to the COVID-19 pandemic, We were unable to open this event to women from all districts, but I will ensure that they are recognized the same way we recognize all of you. My 2021 vision for this country is to open a hot free kitchen in Colombo for breakfast. I have seen many children and workers skip their breakfast due to poverty. I do not have a place, but I am a person who starts with passion and love. So when I put my mind, I will do that with the help of many who always has supported me. Why I chose Colombo is because COVID-19 has showed us that people lives in this city has less immune system due to lack of healthy food and poverty. Today, COVID-19 has hit our informal sector. They are suffering from hunger and health issues. My purpose is to provide them at least twice a week a good healthy breakfast. I hope when I put up this proposal, whoever can be part of this will join me. I like to take this opportunity to thank few people personally. First, let me thank IFC. I know as per rules and regulation under the COVID-19 pandemic, you are not permitted to organize an event or to attend physically. But Amina, I know you always believed me and Wim. You know I will always keep my promises and deliver as per the required standard. Thank you for that trust. Lopa, who is now in Bangladesh, thank you for all your support. Sarah, it's your first time, but you supported Wim throughout. Thank you. Australian High Commission. My gratitude to His Excellency, Deputy High Commissioner, and Daniel and Pupudu. Thank you all for your support and guidance. And His Excellency, who introduced a new concept to the top 50 awards, so that all who are winning today, receiving a top 50 gold pin at the time of receiving the awards. Panel of judges, Shiromal, and the team. What a year it has been. So much of excitement, arguments, and choosing the best as the top 50 winner. Thank you so much for your valuable contribution. All sponsors, my gratitude, and thank you. Savani, Carol, and Risa, thank you. My team, led by Varuni, thank you for all the contribution and the support. Missing few team members today as they are self-quarantined. And last but not least, Nilam, Malinda, and Malinthi. Let me finish this saying this. Dear men, W stand for warrior and O stand for optimist. So those two letters are missing in the word men, but included in the word women. So remember, there is no future without a warrior and optimist. You need us, and we need you. Thank you. Have a great evening.